Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm back at it with Ram Rider and Recruits, but in this specific deck we've got the new Vines card. The spell card's really awesome, of course, and we have the Evil Baby Dragon, as you probably saw. Let's go with the Recruits here. We're gonna have that block for against the Inferno Dragon. And this could be a balloon deck just by the looks of it, seeing the Lumberjack as well. So Vines are obviously gonna do really great here. We'll go with the Mini P.E.K.K.A. and that's going to clean house, and then we should have a pretty decent push here. So obviously, again, something like the balloon, you'll have the Vines, you have Mini P.E.K.K.A. If you have Prince or anything like that, anything high DPS, you're really going to be able to maximize the effectiveness of some of these things. So let's go Ice Wizard, and then we're going to go Ram Rider here. So this is basically going to prevent the balloon from reaching the tower. It will still get death damage, but I'm going to go with the Vines here. And look at that. It's just going to snare it. And that right there is one of the reasons why I think Vines is going to be so good. It just snares anything, basically the top 3 hit points, troops with the top 3 hit points. And it's really valuable. Much better than Void. I mean, I know Void was really good when it first came out. And they nerfed it, so maybe they'll do the same thing to the new Vine spell, but I think that's it. I think our opponent quit just off of one push, and we'll check back in 1, 2, 3 crown. All right, and just like that, we're going to start this video off with a really solid 3 crown. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. So that last match, didn't really get to see the Evil Baby Dragon against his balloons, but that Vine, if you time it well and your opponent is expecting something like the Inferno Dragon to really clean things up, the Vines is going to do amazing in that situation. So let's see if it's going to be a fast cycle roll hogs deck. I think that's what it's going to be, seeing Ice Spirit and Cannon. We can go Baby Dragon here. Okay, it typically doesn't run Spear Goblins, so maybe it's a different version. Okay, I'm seeing Berserker, so I'm thinking might not be that specific deck I'm thinking of. Baby Dragon's just going to go all over the place. We'll go with the E-Spirit here, just to soak up some damage. Even one spear, don't mess around too much with that. Let's go Ram Rider here. I leaked a little bit, but we have the Vine spell. That will take out the Dark Goblin, which is going to be beautiful. We don't get to the tower though, but I will take that 6-4-5 trade. If he's got Rocket, totally fine. It's a 6-for-3 trade at that point. I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. A little odd, but I really want to save my Recruits for defense against his roll hogs, and Baby Dragon is obviously going to be amazing in that situation as well. Let's do this here. We have the Vine spell, so if we need to, we can. Let's do this. Oh, wait a second. I think that actually locked on, unfortunately, so that's going to be a decent amount of damage. But look at that, we're actually moving quite quick with the help of the Evil Baby Dragon. And we're going to go straight towards the tower because he absolutely messed up that placement of the cannon. I don't know if that's because of the Baby Dragon speeding things up, but that right there is going to be a very dead right side tower. I will take that trade any day of the week. Let's go Ice Wizard here, and let's kind of get a second round going here. I'm going to get Ram Rider going here in the back. Oh, I'm kind of surprised. Okay, let's go with the Recruits here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to focus on this Evil Dark Goblin because that is really going to be the pain point here. I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A. He's going to, get a lot of damage, but we should be able to get most of that damage back. We have Ram Rider back, so look at that. We are going to take out that left side tower pretty confidently. Mini P.E.K.K.A. gets a swing off as well. Ice Wizard is just going at it on that left side Princess Tower, finally taking things out. And yeah, we're in a pretty good spot here. Let's go with the Recruits. We'll go with the Ice Wizard here. I'm really not all that worried because I can go with Vines. And that's one of those things where the Vines, it just snares them, damages them a little bit as well, and just allows things to damage it down. So really solid stuff. Another dominant match. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Keeping things going. And we can go out with we start out with the Baby Dragon here. I think that would be pretty solid just to start. It's 1 elixir or 1 cycle to get to your Evil Baby Dragon, which is pretty wild. I think for 4 elixir, everything so far has been 2 cycles, I think. Even like the Hunter requires 2 cycles. I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A., which is a little bit interesting, but we do have Recruits. So we're going to use that to help shield our Baby P.E.K.K.A. against, the big P.E.K.K.A. This should be good here, kind of helping us clean that up. Mini P.E.K.K.A, unfortunately, the way that it timed out didn't really work out in our favor, but he's going to give up guards. So we might have a great opportunity here to get a lot of damage in. That Fisherman was definitely suspect. I'm definitely just going to take the damage because I'm going to take the Fisherman damage on the other side. He's going to get quite a bit of stabs. Ooh, wait a second. Let me see if I can do this here. This should be pretty good, I would say, because that's going to slow that down. E-Spirit here as well. And yeah, I mean, we'll take some damage on that side. It's not really that much of a problem. So pretty solid defense, just considering we had 7 elixir, and it's not like the baby dragon does that much damage by itself, but all in all, pretty solid. So recruits preferably for his P.E.K.K.A and everything else, whatever need be, for his goblin giant. So let's go with the Ice Wizard here. He's going to go for P.E.K.K.A on that side. We'll go Ram Rider here then. If he wants to push that side, that's totally fine by me. He might go for Fisherman there. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not going for like a King Tower activation off the back of the Ram Rider, but we're going to get a connection still, which is really nice. And I'm just going to go with the... Oh, wait a second. Okay, I'm going to have to snare this. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. It's just an absolutely great defensive option. We're back to recruits, so that's why I'm basically okay with going for Mini P.E.K.K.A like that. Plus, you know, we're going to be able to slow it down. Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to come back around and kind of help us out. So we're going to have a pretty big push here. We're going to get the guards out of him, which is massive. And then afterwards, I think I'm going to go Ram Rider on this side. I'm just keeping him on his toes here. We're just going to go ahead and just snare this. That will take care of the bomber, but it will buy our Ram Rider enough time to at least get one more hit. The Ice Wizard is still alive here, guys, so we are going to be in a pretty solid spot. Let's go for the E-Spirit, just reset everything, and we're going to get back to the recruits. And that right there is going to be an absolute defensive clinic, locking down P.E.K.K.A with the Goblin Giant with this specific deck. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match here. Going here with the Baby Dragon to start out is always solid. I'm going to go Baby Dragon for that. That's worth it in my eyes for sure. Let's go E-Spirit. Should help out with defending against all of those Spear Goblins. Baby Dragon, I don't think it's going to get a hit, unfortunately, but it looks like it's going to be it's some sort of spam deck. Let's go with the Ice Wizard here. I was expecting that Mighty Miner, so I didn't want to go for recruits quite yet. Of course, you have something like the Mini P.E.K.K.A to help out, of course. But I'm going to go recruits here. And then this should be good. The bats will get at least distracted long enough. If he wants to pop that ability, it would make sense. He finally does. But we have one recruit still hanging and lingering in the back, so that's going to help out. We have Divine, so this should be great against his Mighty Miner. So he's just got a bunch of bait plus Miner, essentially. Let's go Baby Dragon here. I'm going to go Mini P.E.K.K.A to kind of clean this up even quicker. And yeah, Baby Dragon, this little push from the Gust is not going to help out as much as I would like in this specific push. But Mini P.E.K.K.A does get sped up a little bit towards the end. Not like it's really going to make a difference. Those Spear Goblins going to be way too much for him. Let's go Ice Wizard here. That's going to clean up all those Spear Goblins, plus take the damage from that. So really, really nice. Not going to complain there. So it's just going to be Miner with a bunch of spam and the Mighty Miner. So just something for us to keep in mind. Let's go with the E-Spirit here. We'll go for this. This should be okay. I know he's going to get a decent amount of damage from that. He might pop the ability, which would make sense because, yeah, once that kind of moves away, he could have waited a little longer, but also could have been problematic. Those recruits are going to be great for us right now. I'm going to go for Ice Wizard. I didn't realize the bats would move as far back as they did, but I think it's fine still. Ram Rider should be able to still make it on through, plus barring him dropping like log. So we're going to go for the E-Spirit. I know E-Spirit's really, really valuable, so I'm just going to cycle back to another one when we get a chance. Evil Baby Dragon here should kind of help push everything back and make things more difficult. We just need the Baby Dragon to turn around and help us out with the things that mattered, which it finally did. Now we have Lightning. I'm going to go ahead and drop that Lightning here. And like I mentioned before, we have the Vine spell, so should be able to snare that Mighty Miner. And look at that, guys. The Vine spell is just being absolutely clutch for us, and that is going to seal the match right there. Good game, well played. Let's get on to another one. All right, next match up against Royal Chef. So you know that means it's going to be a really, really heavy beatdown deck. They might even forego defense. So let's go with the Ice Wizard to match his Mega Minion and see if this is going to be E-Golem. I could definitely see E-Golem kind of making a bit of a comeback. Let's go Recruits here. Not too far back, but I don't think it's going to be... Oh, it's going to move up in time, I think, to save the Ice Wizard. So that's great. We can go for something like the Ram Rider after the fact to kind of help clean that up as well. Yeah, and he shouldn't have anything else. So he gave up his Goblin Machine, his P.E.K.K.A, or his Prince. So it's going to be pretty solid from here, I would say. Let's go Baby Dragon. We'll go with the E-Spirit here. Baby Dragon should take the targeting from the Goblin Machine's rocket. Okay, so it does get one rocket off, but it's not too bad. So we got to be careful. I think this is going to be E-Golem or P.E.K.K.A, I guess. He's going to have Furnace, so I'm just going to chill out here for a sec. We can always go Lightning last second. Yeah, we're going to do that now. So, alright, we got to defend this push. Okay, so he's got the Goblin Giant, which makes sense. We're going to take a boatload of damage because we're nowhere close, unless if we're able to snare this, would be great. Yeah, we're going to be able to snare it with the vines. That is so useful on defense. It really, you know, makes needing a building or having a building not nearly as necessary as before, just because you're able to just stop things in its place. They can't attack, they can't do anything. And they're basically just sitting ducks until the 2.5 seconds expire. So we'll go Ram Rider here. We'll keep this pressure up. I'm not as worried about going for Lightning now. He's going to have Vines as well, so it should be interesting. We get a dash off, so for whatever that's worth. Alright, this is going to be really solid Lightning value, even if he drops something in front. Oh, this is going to be really, really nice. Okay. Now the thing is defending against all of this. Let's go Baby Dragon. We have E-Spirit as well. So with that, we should be able to kind of clean all of that stuff up. Look at that stuff. It's just absolutely amazing how we just defended that. And that right there should basically seal the game for us. Ice Wizard here, it's not like he can really do anything in 10 seconds. He goes for Goblin Giant way in the back. I mean, that's going to be game well before that even becomes an issue. So yeah, really solid stuff. This Vine spell is really going to be used a lot this season, I think. And there's no real way to counter it. Maybe you just go with more baits and more spam. That might become a very, very popular thing this season, but it is what it is. Let me know what you think about this deck down in the comment section below. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.